Welcome back to Girl Talk. I am now joined by Sarah Schimmel from Friends of Caroline Hospice, and John Barth has stayed with us as my lovely co-host today on Girl Talk. We were talking earlier, we maybe are going to change the name today to Two Girls and a Guy. But Sarah is here. She is the coordinator of volunteers and fundraising services for
Yes,
Friends
ma'am.
of Caroline Hospice.
Yes,
Did I get that right?
Yes, ma'am.
All right.
I'm proud of you.
No, thank you. So we are going to talk today. You have a thrift store that is reopening.
Yes, ma'am. We just did the grand reopening of our thrift store. It was formerly known as the Red Door Thrift Shop, and we've changed the name to the Friends of Caroline Hospice Thrift Store. We would like our benefactors, our patrons, to be able to associate who they're supporting and who we are and what we do for the community.
Right. And where are you located?
The address is 1100 Ribbo Road. It's kind of by the new fire station and the bowling alley over there.
So tell us what's new about it other than the name.
Well, what's new about it is largely run by the amazing volunteers that we have, and they are in there busting their tails all the time. It looks absolutely beautiful in there. They have it set up so gorgeous, and it's always changing because we get some amazing donations from the community. So they do a fantastic job with it, and it is so beautifully done in there.
Yeah, well, I'm excited to come see it. What kinds of things do you have?
We have a little bit of everything. We have some furniture items, we have like dressers, sofas, we have clothing, toys, kitchen items. Like I said, it's donation based, so
Right.
we get what we get. But we have, like I said, some amazing community members that donate items. We get furniture, lawn furniture, anything, a little bit of anything and everything.
And is there anything that you won't accept as donations?
Well, we try to steer away from electronics a little bit just because
They change about
yes,
every
yes,
5
they do.
seconds?
Yes,
so,
they do.
Yeah.
Yes, and we don't always have a way of testing them out. So we try to steer away from that a little bit, but we have pretty much everything else.
And when can people donate?
Anytime. We have a truck that we can actually do pickup if it's large furniture items, but the store is open Monday through Saturday, and you're always welcome to drop items off, and we'll help you out with them.
Okay. And are you always looking for volunteers to work in the store too?
Of course.
Yes.
We are a nonprofit, so we utilize volunteers in so many ways, and we are so grateful for anyone that is willing to come and give of their time for 2 hours, 10 hours, whatever they can do.
Well, I've been dominating this conversation. John, jump in
That's
here.
okay. No,
Jump in
I mean,
here
I
for
was just excited to hear about it. I'm glad you guys are there. I actually, now that you mentioned the Red Door, now I know exactly where
Yes.
you were, because I used to drive by there all the time, stopping in from time to time as well. So it's exciting to hear that you guys are reopening. And
Yes, it's same store, same thing, just new name.
awesome.
And what kind of things does, I know you say it goes directly to Friends of Caroline Hospice, which you want everybody to know, but what kinds of things then do you use those donations for?
The donations, the proceeds from the thrift store,
that's-
they go toward helping our patients. As a nonprofit hospice, if our patients do not have insurance, Medicare, they do not get billed for any of our services, including doctor, nurse, CNA, medications, anything like that. We cover that for our patients. So the proceeds from the thrift store help to benefit our patients in that way.
That's wonderful. And it's really good to know when you are shopping there or donating there or whatever, or volunteering there, it's really staying local.
Yes, and that was kind of the point behind the name change, is we want people to know who they're helping and what impact they're having for our patients.
And so for people who don't know what Friends of Caroline Hospice is, just give us a brief rundown about what you guys do.
Yes, ma'am. Friends of Caroline Hospice was started about 30 years ago, taking care of a patient. It was a group of friends taking care of a patient. And we've continued on with that mission, and we just want to give people the best opportunity they can have in a really rough time in their life. So like I said, we offer doctors, nurses, CNAs, we have a full staff, chaplain, social worker, volunteers, anything and anything people could want, we try to make it happen for them.
It's such a wonderful service, it really is. So tell us, how can people get to you I know you talked about the thrift store, but is there a website or a phone number they can go to get to you if they want to use your services or if they want to get more information about volunteering or whatever?
Yes, ma'am. We do have a website, friendsofcarolinehospice.org, that has all of our information as well as our contact information. But then our phone number, it's 843-525-6257, and we can direct you and help you in any way.
Well, make sure you guys stop by the Friends of Caroline thrift store. Its grand reopening is happening soon. And we are so glad that you were with us, Sarah. Thanks so much.
Thank you so much.
And come back. There'll be a lot more on Girl Talk.